All right, top 3 questions that I get during an estimate on an exterior. One is, how long is it gonna take? Honestly, I don't know. Until I measure everything and fully evaluate what that process looks like, you know, we've got a lot of different surfaces to paint. On this home alone, I've got metal surfaces that I need to paint. I've got trim around garage doors. I got a lot of different things going on. And so everything happens in a sequence. So the question of how long does it take? I'll let you know once you get the bid. Question number 2, do I need to be home? The simple answer is no. We like to do a pre-job site visit where we're going to talk through some of the details of the project, where I need to know that I've got access to electricity and that I've got access to running water. Short of those 2 things, if that's available on your home, I do not need you to be home during the painting process. Question number 3, what paint are you going to use on my home? The best. I'm going to use the best. I'm going to use the right product. There's a lot of different paints that maybe cost more, but everything's going to be included in your bid, because one of the things you're going to hear me say during your estimate is, when I paint your home, I don't want you to call me for the next 10 years. That's it. That's the goal we're looking for, is doing everything right, so this process of painting your home is something you're going to do every 10 years. We'll never ask you to provide the paint. When you receive your estimate, it'll tell you specifically what coatings we're going to use, and that's something we're going to go over with you again during your pre-job site visit, right before we start your job. One of the other things that I might ask you on your estimate is, what other trades are going to be working in the area? Is someone going to be replacing the roof while we try to paint your home? Or is the lawnmower man going to come on every Tuesday at 2 o'clock? Are there going to be kids in the backyard? Are there dogs that are constantly in the backyard? We're always asking these questions, and it's not so much from a cost perspective, but it's from your own experience. When we come to your home, we don't want to have to invade your privacy. We don't want to have to infringe on your daily activities. And so we like to ask a lot of those questions so that you get a fantastic experience while we're working around your home. All right, last and probably most important is the warranty. And I'm gonna be real honest with you, the warranty is only really as good as the person who writes it. And that is, if I tell you your home's warranted for the next 5 years, well, don't you think I need to be in business for the next 5 years? Hawk Painting is here, and we're here to stay. And we stand behind our work. We've been working in Abilene for the last 5 years now, and I've had my first warranty callback maybe 2 months ago. And come to find out, it was really a lot of moisture issues inside of the home, but understanding the homeowner's need, we went ahead and repainted portions of his home. But when it comes to a warranty, it really comes down to the coatings that you used and the manner in which you put them on. The beauty of trusting Hawk to paint your home is that we use the same processes over and over and over again. We buy the best caulking, we're using the best quality paints. We want it to last. We live in this community and we drive by your homes over and over again, and we want to be able to point to it and say that we painted that home. So when it comes down to the warranty, we're going to warranty it against blistering and peeling, and then just general craftsmanship, making sure that we've painted every surface. It does happen where we might have overlooked some small detail that didn't get painted. We're just a phone call away, and we're going to come back and take care of that for you. Things that's really important to me is being deadly accurate. I really don't like to say, hey, this is a budget for your project, or this is an estimate. When we give you a cost to paint your home, that's a good, hard and fast number that we're gonna stick to. The only things that are ever gonna change is once we start doing wood replacement. If I pull siding boards off of your home and we find out you've got a bad termite infestation, and I've got to reframe exterior walls, that's what we call concealed damage, and we're not going to conceal that again and let that be another headache for down the road. We're going to go ahead and take care of that. But that's the only time that we really ever deviate when it comes to an exterior on our cost that we provide to you. I take measurements, whether it's the length or width of your home. I'm taking measurements to see what the height of your home is. Everything is so laser detailed because we also want to be accurate in the amount of materials that we use on your project. We really don't like having any surprises, and we're never going to ask you to provide the paint. Everything is taken care of from the moment that you say, Brandon, let's go, let's do it, let's paint my home. That's it. Your next step is just high fives at the end of the job, letting us know what a fantastic experience it was having us at your home. In order to ensure that we're painting every surface of your home, we may from time to time ask that trees, landscaping be cut back so that we do have full access to your home. If that's a conversation we get to have on the front end, that's something I can totally coordinate for you. Again, we want to be as full service as possible. Not all of our clients have the ability to come out and cut back their trees, but that's definitely something that we'll coordinate for you.